Good morning, guys. Hopefully my mic's on. It is not on. Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. Crazy that it's Wednesday already, but it is about 1:58 right now. We got into the office a little later today because we did have to run to Aviva and some other errands just to get some blanks for a customer. But right now I am going to work on getting the printers up. We have some UV orders already ready to go and packaged. Show you guys a little bit about UV a little bit later today, but right now I'm going to work on getting printers up. We don't have too busy of a printing day, but we definitely have some that will probably keep us busy for the majority of the day. So I'm going to work on getting the printers up, and then we can hang out, talk, see what's going on. I actually have to log into my account, but all right, let's get these printers up for the day. I got 2 of the printers up. I was gonna get 3, but Alex and I are gonna knock out a screen printing order, and I just figured watching 3 and monitoring 3 was probably gonna be a little too much to handle at the moment. So we are going to knock out the screen printing order, and then hopefully we'll be able to get all the other stuff done, and then I'll work on my getting another printer up. But we're finishing, I think it's about 180 screen print transfers in white. So Alex is going to press, and then I am going to powder them.
We've been living in sin so long, all the feels are gone. Fella stopped me on the street last night, said everything's alright. Roller coaster, make it through the day, I'm right. It seems your meal ticket is gone, but life goes on. I could never imagine something better. Yeah, right. Now you're cooking on high heat in the middle of the street. Roller coaster, take me to a better time. Let's go. All sing your high.
Hey guys, it has been a crazy since last time we talked. It's 4:05 now. We are still printing. We have 3 printers up and going right now because we did have a huge influx of orders come in right at the last minute. So I had to make sure I got printer number 3 up, and then also I didn't get printer number 4, which unfortunately it just happens. But Alex and I still have to finish the screen printing order. We're making good progress. It's just taking a lot of time because we're having to stop to fix the printers or to roll up like roll up the film or change I had to change the film on printer number 1. So we're add ink or upload a new file. It's just keeping us busy. So we're kind of slacking on the screen print transfer. I think we have about maybe 80 left out of the 200. So I just got my video uploaded. It's a little late today. It was supposed to go up earlier, but I honestly did not edit last night. I went home, I was exhausted, so I fell asleep and forgot to edit. Well, I didn't forget. I just told myself I would do it today, not realizing that today was going to be insane. So take advice from me, not to procrastinate, just get it done. I told you guys at the beginning of the year, my motto for this year was, I don't want to say it because if there are children listening, cover your ears, but it's F your mood, follow your plan. I literally have it written, can't even see it. I have it, my wallpaper says it. So take my advice, that's something I failed at last night, just to get it done because you never know what the next day is going to hold. So we're kind of wrapping it up, getting crazy last minute orders in. I did want to show you guys. So we had a lot of UV orders placed, and when you order UV our UV transfers with us, we end up giving you kind of like a free squeegee to help you push, because when you apply UV, it's basically this is a sample. When you apply UV, you have to push down the design on the back to make sure that it's sticking. so that when you go to transfer it, it'll be stuck to the film. I'll do a video on all of that, but Alex spent the last couple minutes kind of putting our logo on some of the squeegees. So if you guys ordered UV, you guys will be getting to see those. We also packaged some sample orders. You guys can request free samples if you just want to try out our transfers. It's on our website, on our custom website, so amstransfers.com. But I'm going to finish getting the vlog up. It should be up in the next 8 minutes, I want to say. And then I uploaded a TikTok, so I was just checking on that, and then waiting for Alex. So once he's done, we're gonna hop back on, make sure that we can knock out these transfers, or the screen print transfers. Time right now is 5:06. We are currently working on the screen print transfers. Alex and I's schedule has basically just been opposite, so when I'm ready to work on them, he's not, and when he's ready to work on them, I'm not. So now we are just able to knock them out together, but now he is responding to an email or something, and then I actually have to go get the next design loaded up to the printer to make sure that we can still get all the orders out, which we are making very good time on. It's 5 o'clock right now. Alex ran to USPS to drop off the sample boxes. I'll show you guys actually sample boxes because I know we were talking about it earlier. But if you guys want to request any DTF or screen print samples, you can do that on our custom site. They'll come in this. Aren't these envelopes so cute? I want to put like some kind of branding on them. We thought about putting a sticker there. If you guys have any suggestions, maybe a big logo would be cool. We can like screen print one. If you guys haven't seen, I've done vlogs in the past where we screen print poly mailers. You guys should check that out. It's pretty cool. Maybe we can do that if we have any free time. We like never have free time. But and then I was telling you guys about the squeegees you get for free when you order UV transfers. So that's what these are. So you use it to kind of like push it down. If you've used UV, you know what I'm talking about. But all right, looks like Alex is back. I do have the next design loading up onto the printer, and then once I start it, I should be good to go. He should be good to go, and then hopefully we can knock these screen print transfers. Screen print transfers. Now we are just getting ready to start packaging up all the orders. We still have a few orders to print, so the printers are going to keep going. Alex is, oh sorry, I need to get that all spinny, but I am going to use some capping solution to that. We will have clogs tomorrow. Looking at an order, and I think I left a print out. That's not good. I'll have to add that in there, but let me go add. The time right now is 6:22. Alex ran to UPS to drop off those packages for the day, and I am finishing up wrapping up all the packages going to FedEx so that we can get on out of here. It is later. I'm finishing up a couple from that I'm planning to ship tomorrow, but it just like depends. Well, I'm just doing it mainly to get ahead of schedule, but because you guys saw like today it wasn't really busy at the start, and then it got really busy towards the end, so I was finishing up trying to like get ahead for tomorrow so that if it ends up to be a crazy busy day, then I've already printed, got a head start. My mind is everywhere. I feel like this happens in every vlog towards the end of it, so. But I am right now focusing on getting the ones that need to go today all packaged and ready. If you guys didn't know, you can pick your shipping speed as well as like your it's kind of like rated shipping, if that makes sense. So I forget what it's called, but basically you get to pick the shipping speed based on your area, because some people like FedEx because it's cheaper for their area, some people like UPS. Calculated shipping, that's what it is, calculated rates. So you can pick what you want, and then we also have like flat rate and just flat rate standard and flat rate 2-day, and that basic and flat rate. And that just means that we pick the shipping speed, but it's usually just like our flat rates prices are $10, or I'm sorry, $12.50 for standard, $20 for 2-day, and $65 overnight. But sometimes people just select that because it's the cheapest option for their town in their area. So when that happens, it's like we get to decide which shipping carrier we ship from, which isn't a big deal. We usually just go with the one that, if it's going to be printed around that time, so like if it's printed earlier in the day, oh, we'll ship it UPS and all that. We don't really look at the rates on that front, but gotta finish getting up. We have some going to UPS, some going, or some packaging for USPS, and some packaging for FedEx, and then some just going with Plus customers. So I'm gonna get everyone all organized and ready to go. I want to like show you guys the transfers, but depending on if they're like Plus customers, and those Plus customers want to keep it on the DL about who's producing their orders. So we just like to keep that secret or private for them when we're getting ready to package those. But I don't have many of those. I mainly just have our custom orders. And I think I'm gonna have to either change the film tonight on DTF printer number 2 or tomorrow. It's been giving me issues just in like the last hour or two. It's been causing like it's been going out of registration. Basically, registration, as you guys know, with DTF printers. Sorry, I know that's loud. I'm getting better at my tape, guys. I know that you don't look like it. Probably couldn't even see it. But basically, registration means that when the white background is placed down using like the white ink, if it's like a step over, it'll print it so that you can see a white outline around the design, and we try to avoid that by watching like the registration as it is printing. And for some reason, printer number 2 randomly within like the last hour decided it was going to start coming out of registration. So I printed this whole order that was like 122 inches, which isn't too bad. That usually takes about a half hour to print, but it's just like wasted materials and stuff just because I wasn't paying attention to it. So I tried to fix it. It's working now, but I'm going to keep an eye on it and see if it's going to do the same thing, because if it is, I'll probably have to work on it tomorrow. A couple more and then should be going. Alex told me we printed some extra holiday transfers. And he was like, you can throw these in someone's bag if you want to. And I had someone in mind, and then I just completely forgot. So hopefully that person orders again, and I can throw it in there. But we'll see. It's so nice outside. Right now it's a high of 75, or it's 75 right now. Today was a high of 82, which if you guys have listened to me complain for the last 3 weeks, it's been insanely cold, and we haven't been able to open the garage because it's been cold. And on top of that, our warehouse has gotten cold. And I didn't even tell you guys, I was watching my vlog yesterday, and I said to you that I had something exciting to talk to you guys about, and I realized that I never told you guys what that was. So I can tell you guys now. But basically, I don't want anyone else to hear in case they're around. This neighbor right here next to us ended up moving out. And so we talked to our landlord and asked if there was a chance we could move into the space next door. And at first they were like, yeah, we don't know about like merging businesses, because that means that we have to like go through all this reconstruction to like break down this wall right here, and causes a lot of like permits and all that stuff with the city. And so they're like, probably not. And we're like, all right, whatever. But then I was like, but we like weren't planning on doing that. I'm gonna walk over here to get these transfers. We were planning on just keeping as is and using it for like a second office space or a second warehouse, and we get one printers. And so I messaged her back and I was like, yeah, I just like wanted to clarify, we really weren't planning on doing any structural stuff to it. So like, is that a possibility if we didn't do anything structural? And she was like, she messaged me back, emailed back, and was like, yeah, I just like want to make it clear that like they wouldn't be allowed to have any, like you wouldn't be allowed to have any type of renovation done or anything like that. It would basically be two separate businesses. And I was like, yeah, we just want the extra space. So she's gonna talk to the owners and get back to us, but that would be really exciting because we are getting to the point where like we need space, but not like insane amounts. And we love our landlords. We love being tenants with them or for them. They're great. So we would love to keep renting from them. So fingers crossed that she can get back to us and let us know, because that would be awesome. I don't know what we would do over there right now, but it would be pretty cool. So that was the exciting news. When I was distracted yesterday on the camera, that was what I was emailing her and thinking of my response, and she called me and all this stuff. So that'd be so cool, guys. Expanding. But all right, gonna finish wrapping up with a little baby transfer. Let's go package this one, and then we have one sitting right here. This will probably be the last package. Put you down there. But I think that would be so cool to have at the place next door. But I don't know what we would do with it right now, this current time. I mean, we can always use more space. If you guys didn't know, Alex and I have a podcast. In our last podcast, like, people seem to really like it. So if you were on there, thank you so much for showing it the love, all the love. But if you guys haven't listened to it, go listen to it, because it was a good one. A side note, the worst thing about living in Texas, and I don't know if this is just a southern thing or what, but these huge mosquitoes. I don't even know if they're mosquitoes. They literally look like dinosaurs, but they're so, look, there's one right there. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, it's flying away. Let's see. But that's like the issue, keeping the door open. There it is right there. You guys see that thing? I don't know if you can see that. They're disgusting. But they die very easily. I hit one the other day with a shoe, and it like fell to the ground all dramatically. And basically, like, once it fell to the ground, I was kind of laughing at myself, with myself. I was making myself laugh because it fell to the ground. Like, I barely whacked it, and it fell to the ground, and it couldn't get back up. And I was like, what is going on? Like, you should be able to fly. I don't know. I didn't kill it. I just let it sit there and let it fly. I don't know if it got out, but it was all up in my coffee, and I was getting mad at it. So, oh well. They're disgusting though. I don't know if they're just in the South, but all right. Printer number 21 finished up. So I'm gonna add some capping solution to it, and then that will be it for that printer. My camera's about to die, so I'm gonna plug it in really fast. Okay, I'm finishing this last clip up because my camera died and I never charged it. But we are finishing up the orders. We have one print left. It's about gonna be done in like 10 seconds. No, not maybe like 2 minutes. But it is about 7:20, so we're gonna be rushing out the door. But I figured I would end the vlog here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Back tomorrow with my daily vlog. Tomorrow is gonna be up in the air. I don't know what's in store right now. The queue is basically empty. There's maybe like 2 orders in there, but we've been killing it the past 2 days, so all the orders have been getting out. But we'll see what tomorrow holds. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you aren't subscribed to me, please feel so free to subscribe. Drop a comment, drop a like, and then if you aren't following my other channels, make sure you do that. But I will see you guys tomorrow.